Hi everyone, I'm Briony from Clifton Sky Yoga, and today we're going to be looking at balances. So standing up on your mat, your feet are hip width apart, your pelvis is tucked under, your shoulders are down, your palms are facing forwards. Bring your hands into prayer at heart center, squeeze your glutes and come and sit down in your chair position. Sit down a little bit lower if you can and try and avoid that arch in your lower back. Keep your tailbone pointing out behind you rather than up. And see if you can sit down a little bit lower. Try and keep your shoulders down, your chest open. And maybe try coming up onto your tiptoes here. Try and keep the feet straight, the heels raised as high as they can be. And keep the chest open, the spine long. Sit down a little bit lower here. And then lower the heels down to the mat, straighten your legs, come all the way up, lower the hands. Okay, let's try some balances now we're all warmed up. So, bring all of your weight into your left foot, lifting your right knee off the mat. Squeeze your left glute. Draw the right knee in towards your chest, clasping at the shin. Use that to open your chest, straighten your spine. Keep squeezing that left glute. Okay, take your left arm out towards the left. And then see whether you can open your right knee towards the right. Pick a spot on the wall, stare at that, that's your balance. And squeeze the glutes. Bring your right hand down to your right ankle. See whether you can bring the right foot into the left thigh. Squeeze the left thigh into the right foot. Releasing the hands, see whether you can bring them into prayer at your heart center. Your right knee is facing out towards the right, your hips are opening out. Squeezing the glutes, pushing the hands together. And releasing the hands down, release your foot, lower it down to the mat. Have a little bit of a wiggle. And then take all of your weight into your right foot, lift your left foot off the mat. Squeeze the right glute, lift the left knee. And place your hands on the left shin. Clasp here, open your chest. Squeeze that glute. And then take the right arm out towards the right. Open the left knee out. Keep the hips facing forwards. Keep squeezing that glute. And then walking that hand down to your ankle. And bring the sole of the left foot into the right thigh. Push the thigh into the foot. The knee is pointing out towards the sides. Squeeze the glute. Bring your hands into prayer at heart center. Press the hands together. Remember to breathe. Release your hands, release your foot, lower it down to the mat, have a little bit of a wiggle. And then finding yourself in a forward fold, so hinge at your hips, come all the way down. Hanging here. Walking your fingertips forwards, finding a flat back almost. And placing your hands on the mat. Bend your knees here if you need to. So your hands are underneath your shoulders. Take your weight into your left foot and sweep your right leg out behind you, up to hip height. Now don't open out through the hip. Keep the toes pointing down towards the mat. Push away from you with the heel. Squeeze the left glute and see whether you can push off the mat with your hands, bringing them into your prayer position in front of your heart. Or maybe you've still got your hands on the mat for your balance. Your chest is open, your spine is long, you're pushing away from you with that heel. And then sliding that foot back down to the mat, find your forward fold. walking the fingertips forwards again, hands underneath the shoulders. And sliding your left foot out behind you, push away from you with the heel. Squeeze the glutes, don't open out through the hip. The toes are pointing down towards the mat, and then maybe bring one hand up and then the other into your prayer position. Push the hands into each other. Your shoulders come back, your chest is open. Push away from you with that heel, squeeze your right glute. And then slide that foot back down to the mat, fold forwards. Maybe holding opposite elbows here, swaying your weight side to side or backwards and forwards. Place your hands on the mat, bend your knees, bring your knees down to the mat. And sit your bottom all the way back onto your heels, lower your forehead down to the mat. Take your arms either side of you, palms facing up. Relax here in your child's pose. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then subscribe to my channel and let me know how you got on in the comments.